anything an explosive play on the ground. Usually, what, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ball, corner, strip, tackling option is set to zone drops, for big option, cover to invert.
Jones in the patch now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Jay Myers. Spread.
Now Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. So 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Cross out left. Cross button.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Square button.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Level sail. RPO corner. Buds post. Puff lug shot.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Levels, RPO, coach suggest, unplan, formation, option, slot, HB blast.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, Robinson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing Jones. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Inside zone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Cross button.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Inside zone.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Brady. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Patriots take over.
Option is set to wide 18th place. Wide. Covered. Nickel 2. Cover 3 cloud.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. TGL pump and goes is selected.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Button. Cross button. Square button.
Now Brady.
Triangle button.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Inside zone. Across.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, now Brady.
Cross button.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Option is set. Option is set. 1 Robert press.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this...
Entering franchise screen, you have 6 options. Coaching pop-up menu, you have 3 Entering depth chart screen, 1 RD RL FPW 3D LF 3 PWHB selected. SLWR PWHB select slot 2 3DRB selected. Slot 2 slot 3 slot 1. Entering cancel.
Building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
TB fire, cover to Edgelands, Norm, Temperature. $4, quarter, 3 to 4, 4. Prevent, auction is set to 3-3 on 15.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Give cushion.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And cover 1, cover 3, cover 4 drop, cover 1 Robert press, 3 double buck, cover 2 and tack, sun drops, hooks options, 3, cover 2, cover 4 drop.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Spread.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and inches, Jones. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Swift.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Circle button, out left. R1 button. Triangle button.
Here's Brady to throw.
Triangle button.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 6.
Circle button.
From the gun, it's Brady.
R1 button. R1 button.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Entering play.
Caleb Chason, the former first rounder, in there to get the sack. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Even 6. Overwalk. Cover 3 scheme. Even 6. 1. 3 to 4. Cover 1 hole.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Spread.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's out right at the 25. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
It's Myers again with another catch. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Patriots at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Spread.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks. Get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Mike Asset, pinch blitz, 4, 3 to Big Nickel, auction, 3, Tempadu, formation, cover 2 hard flat.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14 to 7.
Cover 2 hard flat.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
It just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Yes.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That's caught by Myers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Give cushion.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Option is M, DBL, T-shape, DBL in.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Cross button.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Cross button.
This is caught. It's Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
9 categories. Brown inside is selected.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gutton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Zone drops hooks option is set to tech. Zone drops goal formation. Big nickel option is set to free 3 on 15 plays.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Sauce Gardner. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
Four verticals.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button.
Brady
Cross
now
button.
on first down.
Triangle button.
And that is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Robinson with another carry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Robinson up the middle. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Fade. Circle button. Square button.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Circle button.
And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Cross button.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Entering play
well, every
call,
lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1 yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Circle button. Backs protect. R1 button. Circle out left. Triangle button.
To throw is Brady.
Square button.
Open man is Uzama.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Circle button. Cross button. Square button.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Oh, he bowls over it and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Circle button.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Triangle button.
On play action, it's Brady.
R1 button.
Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Max up. Triangle button.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Triangle button. R1 button.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady steps away.
Triangle button.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. Then come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Cross button. Circle button.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Entering.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Square button. Triangle button.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Triangle button.
Here we go on 4th down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pass.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Entering play. Formation. Dollar. Sugar. Tampa. Cover 2 drop. Cover 4. Cover 3. Tampa 2. Big. Nickel. Dime. Cover 2 man.
New England on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 71 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Spread.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Formation, dot, nickel. 2 to 4, cover 2, 3, 2 to 4, cover 1 rock, cover 2 man.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
So this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for a possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Seam flat. Give cushion.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Cover 4 quarters. Spread.
Now Jones. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Cover 3 scheme.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Tyquan Thornton, the one he was looking for.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
Over. Cover. Trio sky zone. Formation. Big nickel. 4. 3 to 4. There are 4. Will Sam 1. Let's go now. Give cushion. Give cushion. Give cushion.
They'll look to throw again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Wing pair, jet 6 drive.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Formation. Play book seams.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
R1 button. R1 button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 fade. R1 button. R1 button.
Brady gonna throw.
Square button. R1 button.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Brady.
Triangle button. R1 button.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Nickel 2 trap.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Spread.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
Give cushion.
Throwing Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Give cushion.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Give cushion.
Jones. Right side, Thornton with it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
3 to 4.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there. Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Give cushion. Give cushion. Give cushion.
To throw is Jones.
And that's going to be caught. touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Option is hooks, left, corner hooks, offload shot, power, puck raw, inside, double drag, escape.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Cross button, circle button, triangle button,
now Brady.
Square button, triangle button, cross button.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away and live to fight another down.
Circle button. Square button.
Back to throw, Brady.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Option defense. Tackling option. There are 3 categories. You have 6 options. LB Blitz 3 is selected.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact.